Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this year's Pathway of Pride. Really, last year's Pathway of Pride event was a milestone for me personally and for us as an organization. I believe that these Pathway of Pride events have created a change in mindset and the behaviors with regard to integrity and ethics. We've awakened minds to the importance of adopting an ethical standard in everything that we do, not just at work, but throughout our lives. During F11, we have seen evidence of increased questioning, speaking up happening across Brand House, some of which, disappointingly, has resulted in some dismissal of employees who did not adhere to our code and the ethical standards that we expect of ourselves. I personally have a belief that our compliance agenda is something that will differentiate us from the others. So why are we doing all this? Reputation is the critical foundation of any business. And as we've seen in some very public scandals in the past year, how it affects companies and organizations. Consequences of unethical behavior and corruption can be very catastrophic to an organization, but ultimately also have dire consequences for individuals and communities around them. In Brown House, we strive to demonstrate the highest standard of integrity in the way we behave towards each other and to those outside the company. Our actions and interactions with our consumers, our customers, employees, public officials, our suppliers, our shareholders, and other stakeholders must clearly reflect our values and our commitment to doing the right thing. While codes and policies can give us some guidance, they will never be able to give us the answers to all the issues and dilemmas that we face daily as we go about our everyday work and life. Therefore, the importance of asking questions and discussing dilemmas that are critical to us in an open environment. I therefore dedicate a week for all of us to spend some time to celebrate our values, discuss what responsibility means to each one of us, and to remind us all of our duty to speak up when we see that things are not correct or they don't feel right, both in a personal or in a business context. So what are my expectations of this event? First of all, I want you all to take your participation seriously, but also to enjoy the activities and to welcome some very special guests and speakers who will contribute to this event this year. We've invited some very international and local icons to share their personal stories and insights on what it means to them to do the right thing. Ultimately, I want everyone in Brand House to establish a deeper connection with our compliance agenda. I want each one of us to individually lead the compliance agenda and not just because you've been asked to do so. Everyone must understand that we have an important personal role to play in driving our reputation, taking responsibility not only for your own compliance, but also for a South Africa that is free from unethical behavior.
Hi everyone, I'd like to welcome you too to the Pathway of Pride. I just wanted to run you through some of the logistics. Every day we'll be offering some activity which I asked everyone to participate in. You'll have seen most of the invites being sent out. And instead of hosting a large conference like we did last year, we would like to introduce some tailored activities across all of our offices in South Africa. If you want, you can visit our dedicated website on www.pathwayofpride.co.za, or if you have a mobile or your handheld, use our Mobi site, which is www.pathwayofpride.mobi. These sites will host podcasts, videos, and a blog of these events, so you can share your thoughts and experiences. We'll be also introducing a reward scheme, where you'll be given a code after each of the Pathway of Pride activities. If you take note of the code and enter your name and the code on the Pathway of Pride website or Mobi site, you can also SMS the code to the following number, which is 43598, and you'll stand to win a very special prize at the end of the week. And lastly, enjoy this week. Remember, this time it's personal.